Today we are checking out these Raxiom LED taillights with the clear housing and clear lens, fitting all 2018 and newer JL Wranglers with the factory halogen taillights and models that are not equipped with the blind spot detection. Now, however, these are perfect for the JL owner who is tired of the boring factory lights on the back of their JL, whether it's the styling or poor backup lighting that they get out of them, and wants a more modern appearance with a bump up in performance. These will take a factory LED taillight approach with a little spin with the clear lens in the middle if you prefer more of a classic appearance compared to the super common smoked to complement the rest of your build, while also keeping it to the affordable side of the spectrum. These will feature a factory-inspired style with the black housing and the fine texture to the plastic, while incorporating the red lens on the outside and a white one in the middle, switching it up just enough to make a statement. Now, on the outer border, just like the factory LEDs, these will have that red running light, and when hitting the brake, the top and bottom clusters of the LEDs will illuminate bright red, being much brighter than that factory incandescent. Now, in the middle of these lights is going to be multiple white LED chips for the reverse light, which compared to your factory reverse bulb is going to be a huge improvement. And thanks to the clear lens, that's not going to have any hindrance on the lighting performance. So paired with the clear lens and the LEDs is going to result in a very clear view of whatever is behind you at night. These will have an ABS plastic housing, which is standard for lighting considering the strength of the plastic, and the texture to the outer parts of the housing will match very well with other factory plastics for a seamless appearance. Now, the lens on the front is going to be made of a polycarbonate plastic and will be impact resistant, so if these do take a little hit from a branch or any lighter debris off-road, they're going to hold up just fine. These will also be much more efficient compared to a halogen thanks to the no maintenance long lifespan of an LED. And even though you are making the swap from a halogen to an LED, these are not going to require any additional wiring. These are super affordable for what they are at about $175. Now, compared to others like it, like I mentioned, these are going to take a cleaner approach to the appearance with the clear lens and the chrome reflectors or white reflectors on the inside, and a touch of red for a little bit of that stylish LED taillight design. Now, others will usually switch it up completely with a darker appearance or a busier light design, but if you want simple and affordable when it comes to getting a boost in your JL's lighting performance, this is going to be a great choice for you. Install for these will be super easy at a 1 out of 3 wrenches on the difficulty meter, taking you no longer than 45 minutes to install them. Now, at this point, we can head over to our shop, check out a detailed breakdown on how you can get these onto your JL at home. So that is going to wrap it up for my review. Let's go ahead and jump into the install.
For this install, you will need a ratchet, 5 and 10 millimeter sockets, a Phillips head screwdriver, and a panel removal tool. What's up, guys? Today we're going to be doing some taillights on our Wrangler, so let's get started. Alrighty, guys, so first we're going to need to remove our factory taillights, and to do that we've got our tailgate and window open. You're going to come to the inside area of your trim panels, and you're going to find a little cover back in here that we need to remove. So we've got our trim panel removal tool. Ours is pretty loose, but you want to pop that up and out of the way. Now we'll get around to show you, but there is a 10 millimeter screw back here we need to remove as well, so we'll show you where that is. Now the screw is located at an angle down in this opening, so we've got our 10 mil socket on our ratchet. We'll get that out. Once that's loosened up, you can pull that out and just set it right down. Now we can pop our tail light out and unplug it. Just pull straight out. We'll come to our plug. There's a red safety tab you need to pull down. Push in on your release tab. Unplug your taillight. Then once you have this side out, you can do the same thing for the other side. Alrighty, guys, so now that we have our taillights out, we've got them up on the table, and we're going to need to swap over our mounting bracket from our original one to our new setup. So this is held on by 3 Phillips head screws and a retainer clip through here. So we're going to grab our Phillips head screwdriver and remove the 3 screws. Once we have our 3 screws out, pull that out. Then we can set our original taillight aside. Now we can install our mounting bracket onto our new taillight assembly. This does have a couple locators along with the tab. You want to make sure you're not pinching any wires. Getting this in place. Once we have that on, we'll reinstall our 3 screws. I'll get these started by hand. Sometimes it's a little easier that way. Now we're not going to fully tighten this first one just yet. We want to make sure we get our other ones in first. Makes it easier to line them up. So now we're also going to need to install our mounting bracket for our ballast. So we'll line this up so it kind of cradles the ballast, and you'll have 2 mounting holes located here. We're going to get our 2 small Phillips head screws through our 5mm lock nuts on them. Now this is very small hardware, so take your time with it, try not to drop it. They can get lost very easily. Once we have these loosely in place, we grab our 5mm socket and our Phillips head screwdriver and gently tighten these down. Now once we have that tight, we're going to need to add in our vampire clips. So you want the other side of the clip to be facing away from the bracket. Pop those in place. You're going to get 2 for each bracket. Now once you have this done for this side, you can repeat the same process for the other taillight. So now we can plug our new taillight in and install it. So we're going to start with our new connector. Make sure that locks into place. Now for your resistor ballast, you're going to tuck this back into this opening. Just put it somewhere on this internal rectangular opening. I know it's hard to see. You're going to lock the other side of those vampire clips on one of these edges. We can slide our taillight in place, like so. Now that we have our taillight in place, we're going to reinstall our mounting screw. It's going to go right back into the original location. I'll get that started. We'll grab our 10mm socket and tighten that back down. Now this is a spring-loaded screw, so it's going to feel a little bit weird with tension. Once it stops, it's good to go. Once you have that done, reinstall this cover. Now once you've got one side complete, you can do the same thing for the other side. Alrighty folks, that about wraps up our review and install of our Raxiom LED taillights with clear housings and clear lenses for your 18 to current Wrangler JL with factory halogen taillights. Thanks for watching, and as always, for everything Wrangler, keep it right here at ExtremeTerrain.com.